No, not a direct, you can look at, sort of estimate the type of training involved from two different types of statistics. You look at wages, which we discussed, or you can look at turnover. So what you observe in the data is that turnover of workers is very heavy in the first 2 or 3, basically highest in the first 6 months. Turnover of workers from a firm is very heavy early on in their experience at a firm, and is much less later on. And similarly for industry turnover. As somebody said, you may try an industry, you don't like it, you move to another industry. But after a while, you're likely to stay in the same industry. So turnover is relevant. Regardless of who pays for the costs. Let's say if you have firm-specific investment. Regardless of who's paying for it, if you think the outcome is efficient in the labor market, the efficient outcome should be the worker stays with the firm. I mean, other things are saying the firm doesn't go bankrupt and all that. I invest a lot of my training at this firm. Okay, we have some workouts in combination, but by definition, my marginal productivity is higher at this firm than elsewhere. So the equilibrium, if we think the equilibrium is efficient, this firm should stay, the worker should stay at this firm. This firm should hold on to this worker. That's the efficient outcome. So, I mean, I've thought the idea of quits and separation, that's the wrong way to think about it as a problem. I mean, quits and layoffs. It's separations that counts, and you get separation when it's no longer efficient to stay at the same relationship. And the same thing would be true for industry specific. It's more efficient to stay in the same industry, so if the outcome is efficient, you would think in the competitive labor market you would tend to get efficient outcome. You stay in that industry. Unless you're pushed out because the industry goes way down. So that's how you should think about the labor market outcomes. You know, who's going to pay it will affect the shape of the wage profile, no question about it. But you have this other implication about turnover. Should be very robust. Turnover should be very robust. If I'm not turning over much from a firm, that means it's something firm specific. Not turning over much from industry, it means it's something industry specific. It's not only for labor, it's also for suppliers, and a whole supply chain, including the labor market. The same suppliers are supplying a particular industry, mean there must be, let's say they're supplying capital. The capital must be specific to that industry. I'm stamping out automobile body parts. That's the automobile industry, right?